Breath of the Wild has shrines, many shrines. And today, we'll attempt to beat the hardest of them with tries, ranging from motion controls to guardians, to see if they really are as difficult as people claim, all while relying on equipment as little as possible. Starting with our first contender, Major Test of Strength. Well equipped, these shrines barely pose a challenge, but the less equipment you have, the harder it gets. Like for example, what if you only had a super ladder? It's possible, but besides endurance, it requires doing durability transfers mid-fight, which are stressful to pull off, especially after the Guardian destroyed all the pillars, leaving you with nowhere to hide. And while our physical damage is neglectable, the emotional damage is immense. Varukata is a shrine that also specializes in emotional damage. The goal is to stack 3 blocks and then build a bridge. Taking things slow is key, and not taking your time will cost you. But if you're quick with stasis, you can skip the tricky part of the puzzle. Dagatas is another precision shrine, split into 2 parts, with death normally a non-issue. The second part requires a tiny bit of thinking, but mostly precision. Kerouac breaks the convention and is a pure thinking puzzle shrine. It looks intimidating, but no knowledge of constellations or the light is required. I won't spoil the puzzle, but it's not hard, and all the information you need is in that shrine. And if you're really that unwilling to use your brain, doing a BTB is always an option. Shodantu is a timing-based puzzle shrine with a focus on timing. The shrine introduces its spawn pit switch mechanic in 2 parts before getting to the actual challenge. Thinking is optional, as try and error will get you to the end. Dakota is a lengthy electro puzzle shrine with a few enemies. As long as you use electrocube with care and don't electrocute yourself, you solve the puzzle, if it can even be called that. So far, all puzzles were pretty trivial, but Ishtuso is not. Even now, I have no idea how you're normally supposed to solve the puzzle. The challenge is to hit the switch multiple times while it's out of reach. You can get 2 hits with your bombs, but you still need 2 more. By using these conveniently placed lamps, we can shield jump once and then again to reach the end, but that can't be the intended solution. If you beat the shrine, let me know how you did it. Rota Chiga is our first parkour shrine, and a good one at that. It starts with an easy build a bridge challenge, then a precision run on conveyors, followed by a room with swinging spiky balls. Using stasis here makes it easier, but still tough. The last and my favorite part is an Indiana Jones style escape. Speed isn't enough, as the spiked wall pushes new obstacles in your way, requiring quick thinking to overcome. Don't act too hasty and you will make it. Kairama is another parkour shrine, or maybe temple run like is more accurate. You need to ascend a slope while small and big spiked balls roll at you. A straightforward challenge, but hard to beat. Staying to the right worked out well for me, but I'm not sure if the spawns are random, so your mileage may vary. Motion control shrines are our next contender. They may look simple, but the motion controls make them anything but. Especially the last chamber of the Yolo shrine is hard, and doing it without fire arrows even more so. So much so, that I consider learning how to BTB easier than the puzzle. And if you really despise motion controls, a BTB also works on the other motion control shrines. Shoraha is another shrine where our limit equipment clause makes things tricky. The try involves igniting multiple pedestals, which requires a wooden weapon or bow and arrow. We can skip the first gate by doing a very precise shield jump, but the only thing that awaits is another pedestal waiting to be lit. The shrine contains a torch we can use to activate the first and the second pedestal, and even the third, with a well-timed throw or by dropping in the lava for some reason. Our reward is a spiky ball to the face. After doing everything again, avoiding the trap and parrying some guardians, we need to light another pedestal, but our torch is gone. We can use the pedestal to skip the gate with a shield jump. A bit of parkour and some gliding takes us past the second gate. The next obstacle involves moving platforms which we can reach with a well-timed shield jump, but that's as far as we can go. The shrine has a chest with a bow, but we still need an arrow to carry the blue flame. If we are quick enough, we at least don't need to shoot it. Until the moving platform part, where shooting becomes mandatory. Stasis one platform to make things easier. Succeed, and an updraft spawns. Use it to make the gap and then glide into another, carrying us past the guardians. If we still had our torch, we could solve this part with a spin attack, but we don't. A BTB solves that issue, and we could have skipped all this by doing one to start off with. Lastly, Muroshas. The shrine is a deceptively simple golf course. Stasis the orb and hit it, but not too many times, or it will overshoot, but not too few either. Also, your aim can't be off. It's tempting to shield jump over the railing and attempt to cheat. Don't do it. The orb is underwater, and moving it is a pain. I spent hours trying to clear the shrine this way, and almost got it, but failed, and wasted way too much time with nothing to show for it. Anyway, for the first puzzle, stasis the orb, then hit it 5 times. This will open a path where you hit a block, and you're done. Don't look left and exit the shrine. If you didn't heed my warning, you'll be greeted with another easy looking golf course. Like before, you start counting hits, slowly getting closer, but always over or under shooting. The goal is so close, but out of reach. And that's what makes the shrine so evil. The feeling that next time you get it for sure, just like a fly, constantly flying against the window. If you're smart, you won't fall for this bait and realize that the challenge isn't just about hitting the orb. The solution is to move the orb and then hit it. Sounds easy enough, but it's not. Use this spot and hit it till it's red to skip the agony of trial and error.